Breaker Breaker 19. Hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's Roy back again. Today we're going to cut some glass round right here. This is 3/32 thick window pane. It's a 12-inch by 16-inch piece. It cost me $4 and something from Home Depot. We're going to cut a circle out of this. And we're going to use a top for a 5-gallon bucket. We're going to use a pencil that leaves an invisible mark on the plexiglass, but you can see it, so you can cut it. So I'm putting this on here. I'm coming close to the edge in 3 places, and I'm marking this. Okay. Now I have, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a circle as far as the shape. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's find my other stuff, which is this right here. Is premium oil for glass cutters. This is the glass cutter. Go ahead and we're going to dip it in some oil and shake it off a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start cutting this glass. Now I'm going to pick this top edge of this circle here, and what I'm going to do is come down here and I'm going to score it lightly. I'm going to sort of ride the circle a little bit. Now I'm going to veer off, okay? So I just went from edge here, edge there. Now I'm going to go ahead and break off the piece, okay? And I'm going to keep this because this is very usable in some other projects down the road. So right now you can see we started off by the curvature of that mark that I had there. So now we're going to come back and we'll work on this circle here. So I will start off at the fine point. I will score this according to my mark. And this one's going to be a little tougher, but it'll break off as well. And then you can see the curvature going of my circle. And that piece I'll throw away. And then we have another piece right here. We'll work on this portion. And we'll start over here. We're going to score that mark. I don't know if you can hear that, but I could hear it dig in a little bit. There's that piece. So now you have a good circle going. Now I looked these up online, guys, and you know they're asking way too much money. And I guess it all depends on what you're using it for. Now let's work on this circle here. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be like good for putting on top of a table. This is not for that, but I'm using these disc here for my Vandergraff machine that I'm designing for the ground. Now work on this last point here, and got that off. So you can see here we have a nice pizza pie, and it's a good looking circle, right? You know what I mean? It's pretty good. So what you can do also is we walk you over here and get you near the grinder, and you can see Mr. Capacitor needs to scooch over a little bit because I need to find a home for you guys. Can you see? Yeah, I guess if I put you right there, get this wire out of the way. Let's go ahead and grab my beautiful piece. Now we have some edges that got little points on them or just whatever. I got this cheap grinder, 44 bucks, Home Depot. And you can go ahead and take out now, guys, pretty nice and round. Now I'll put this one with my other two. So now I have 3. I'm building 10 of these. We're going to be stacking. These on top of each other like a killer accelerator for the for the machine, for the vortex. So guys, it took me about 5 attempts to be able to cut these like this. Okay, don't get discouraged. It just takes a little time. But I'm going to get 10 of them together, and then I'm going to practice on drilling through them to make a good 1/2 inch section on the bottom for a middle diameter, you know. So anyway, very hot down here in Florida. You guys hopefully enjoyed the video. Take it easy.